All right. The back patio looks a mess. The garden looks a mess, but this is what we're starting with. I haven't watered anything in 2 days, and so we can see the leaves are starting to die off. This is a cucumber plant. This is my thyme, rosemary, basil, lemon balm. This is some kind of tomato. Sugar. This is cherry tomatoes. These are onions that I need to plant. And more tomatoes right here. This is oregano right there. And then we have uh, more cucumbers. And this is a rhea plant. I had never even heard of such. This is something that came from QVC. Apparently it's on auto delivery. Half of it has died, but I'm gonna plant whatever I can. These are strawberries that have come back this year. This is some of the watermelon. These are my sugar baby watermelon. Here's some more sugar baby watermelon. This is what I had my strawberries planted in last year, and I don't see any strawberries coming back in here at all. They're all dead and ready for the grave. Here, I think I said this is some more. I'm gonna plant some things in here and here. It looks a mess over here. This is a Concord grape plant. These are plants that I've purchased over the years that I've never put in pots. We're gonna see if we can save something. This is my elderberry bush that has some blooms on it right there for this year. I'm gonna cover it, but I'm also gonna take it out of this pot and put it into this one. And then this is just a tree that's growing up in the crack that I need to uproot. This is one of my hibiscus trees that's doing the leaning thing. The other one is right there, and it looks a mess because I took them indoors when it was cold, and they had got no light and no water. This is my hops plant that is really doing its thing, and it's now over here reaching and grabbing, there we go, onto my, what is this? Comfrey plant right here. This area right here, cousin Rodney is supposed to come out today so that this area can be turned into another smaller raised bed. I just need to go get the wood. This, I think, is a currant plant that I bought last year. These are my green beans, and boy, oh boy, they're already producing blooms. I've got to pull up all the weeds and everything. And look, this is a weed, but look at the bloom. It is so pretty. So pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this is the mess of the garden. I had my bell peppers here last year, and I don't see anything coming back. Although I'm not sure what these are. Let me get out of the way. Right here, that could be something. It looks like it might be. I don't know. Lots of trees and weeds and wood sorrel growing over here. These are branches from things that I had my cayenne over here last year. This is where my cucumbers were. And then more bell peppers. Here's one of my onions that I planted last year that's coming back this year. Those are the trunks from the 2 hibiscus trees that I had last year. This is where onions were lining up last year. I think I'm gonna put some landscape cloth in there and put some rocks down to keep weeds from coming up there. There's another onion that I planted last year that's coming back this year. Again, and this whole back edge was different kinds of tomatoes. I had right here celery, and ironically, I didn't even know celery could last. But so there's another onion right there, and there apparently is a volunteer celery plant. These are chives. These, all of these, I didn't buy any of these this year. All of these chives, these I was given last year, and I bought this, and this. And these four right here, those little little boogers lasted through the winter in the pots, the little bitty starter pots that I bought them in last year. And they were much tinier when I bought them when I planted them than they are now. I have a picture, but look how they've grown. And so I'm trying to approach my garden differently this year. So I've sectioned this part off. This is my chives garden right here. This is my Arosa plum tree, which is still doing nothing. This is my Bruce. I don't know if it's just called Bruce or Bruce something. Yeah, my Bruce plum tree has plenty of leaves, it's looking really good this year. I'm gonna prune all this stuff off the trunk, but I don't see any blooms indicating that I'm going to get fruit, but I do have leaves, lots and lots of leaves, so that's good. And then this is my pear tree. It has lots of leaves on it, and some of these branches like this one, yep, I need to just go ahead and trim those back. Oh, I wonder if this is anything right here. I don't know, other than a weed, but there's wood sorrel growing in there. This is where I planted, well, Teresa planted the carrots and beets last year, none of which came up. This is more wood sorrel. This is one of the troughs, or the horse trough thingies that Aunt Annette gave me last year. And lots of wood sorrel is coming up in there. I don't know that I'm going to harvest any of it to eat. I might, but I don't know. There was a frog. I don't know where it was. A little bitty frog that was in this white pot and it was on that when I took these out of there. This is mullein that I bought from a lady here who was selling on Facebook Marketplace. I think I already said this is my Concord grape plant. These are some more berry plants, vines. I don't know what's still surviving or not. I'm just going to plant it and see what happens. And then these are things that I still need to get in the ground. More sugar baby watermelon right here. Then some collard greens, strawberries, and you can see this one looks a mess. But we're going to see what it does. Some Roma tomatoes, and I don't even know what kind. Oh, two pots of Roma tomatoes, very, very tiny. Then over here, I have calendula. Oh, I need to hurry up. I keep forgetting I have calendula. This is a purple sweet potato, right? This is calendula. This is a purple sweet potato. This is a beefsteak tomato. And this is, I think this is hyssop. Yep, this is hyssop. This is my Yoshino cherry tree that has been bald the past 2 years. I don't think it's dead. Well, that branch is, because that just ripped, that just snapped right off. But I'm going to just prune it back and see what happens. And it's got some kind of, maybe it's just dead, because I don't know what that stuff is growing on it. This is the worst looking of the two hibiscus trees, but there is greenery coming back. They're resilient. There's greenery. You can see all the little leaves. The big ones that were there, they're going bye-bye. But lots of new greenery is coming, so I should have a nice crop from here. And so we're going to try to make, and that's the wood that I want to use to make a stand to grow some things on. But this is what we're dealing with so far. I am growing my food in raised beds. Oh, that's a chair that I was given to. That was nice. I'm going to find a place to put it that'll be just a nice place to kind of sit out here and garden if I want to. But I'm going to need to put some pavers down so that it doesn't sink into the ground. Teresa sat on it and it started sinking into the ground. So anyway, oh, that brush back there, Anthony, I didn't realize he had done it because the last time I checked, I didn't see it. I need to thank him. He came by and cut that brush down for me. So I'm going to have to get that out of the way because this pear tree, I'm hoping, it already has pears on it, but I'm hoping to get um, lots of bigger pears off of it. So